Hey guys, Jack Benahan here, and I want to welcome you to lifeman.ca. And today we're going to talk about, people are uncomfortable a lot of the time shopping online for life insurance quotes, term life insurance quotes, and they're always, questioning, is it safe to buy online? I mean, these days, really, the transaction wouldn't necessarily be online. I know some of the bigger banks may do that. I don't think that's a good thing to do. I don't think anybody wants to actually buy life insurance online. I mean, this is a business that will never change, in my opinion. There is a relationship, there is a comfort in knowing that there's an insurance broker attending your every need. But finding that broker is a different story. Okay, so I think that these days it is safe, and I think a lot of people want to find their broker, and people don't use yellow pages anymore. They don't really use any kind of directories. They don't pull up the phone book really and start, calling up people. But they do go online. And let's face it, with Google, most people use Google. I see it changing a bit, which is funny because, Google's been pretty hot. But I think things are changing around a little bit. There is some different elements of competition coming in now. But so this video basically is going to be on the 6 factors in buying life insurance online. So if you're thinking of buying life insurance online, I think these factors will give you some help in figuring out who you want to work with and what broker you want to work with, and I'll tell you what you should be looking for. So the first thing is, don't always go by Google in terms of like the highest ranking. The reason is these days, the highest ranking are going to be companies like RBC, BMO, Manulife, Canada Life. Those are going to be the highest ranking. And companies, although they're great and they can give you a quote from, one particular company, it doesn't make much sense to work that way anymore, considering a broker like myself, I'm licensed with each and every company. I have the same rates as the companies. I know the same amount for each company. In fact, I know all the angles on every company. And so if you're really looking for quotes, it's probably better you go through a broker because you can get 18 companies in one shot. And depending on your situation, if you're unhealthy, if you're obese, let's say you smoke pot or you have, drinking and driving issues, you want to speak to a broker who's experienced because he can kind of push you in the right direction, or find a company that may be a little more aggressive or more acceptable of the things that you do. There's some companies that allow you to smoke 1 cigar a week. There's other companies that don't allow you to smoke cigars, otherwise you're considered a smoker. There's some companies that allow you to smoke 1 cigar a month. Same for marijuana and stuff, although marijuana you're always considered a smoker. Obesity, health issues, heart attack, stroke, cancer, you can get discounts with one company and maybe not with another. So those are the benefits in looking for a life insurance broker that may not be number 1, 2, or 3 when you search life insurance quotes on Google. I would urge you to look in a different way and maybe look a little bit lower and find yourself a good brokerage or life insurance broker such as myself, Lifeman. Obviously, number 2, you want to look for an online brokerage or a broker that can supply you with 18 different quotes. Kind of a repetition of what I'm saying. Like I said before, we do have the rates, the same rates from the companies themselves, but we are licensed individually with each and every company, and thus we can provide you with a variety of quotes. Number 3, sometimes the best way also to look for that broker or brokerage is to really look for a site. Because there's so many out there these days. There's so many just plain sites, fill in your info, give you a quote, blah, 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 blah. But there's no real content there. There's no information, there's no real, some companies will spew out information that you could tell it's just regurgitated or typed by somebody who doesn't really know a lot. It's robotically typed, right? It's not written for you. I personally write every single article that I including this one here that will be attached to this video, and this is giving you value, right? So most people, if they have a health issue, if they can't get approved, if they smoke pot, they want to know the ins and outs. And what you should be looking for is a company or a broker that is constantly adding value and answering your questions and really giving you that extra, going the extra mile for what you need. Okay. If you were looking for high risk life insurance, right? then you would find my site and you would definitely get like targeted quality articles that are going to help you understand what you might have to go through in order to get approved. Now, another thing that I think is, when I said the industry is changing from Google, Google also owns YouTube, but a lot of people these days, they want to deal with a real person, not some website, okay? So the biggest thing, and I know this for a fact, in 2016, 65% of your searches will be done through video. That's what people are attracted to. And they want to find people that they know, like, and trust. So videos are phenomenal. If you see a broker doing videos and he's giving you a ton of value, it makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel like, hey, you know what, I can work with that guy, I can relate to that guy, I like what he's about. And so that's something I think that you should be looking for in YouTube. You know, Google life insurance, whatever issue it is, whatever keywords you're looking for, you know, life insurance quotes or high-risk life insurance, or can I get approved if, and find the broker who's doing videos on that, who's offering you that value, who's an expert in that field. And that'll really help you, you know, buy online, obviously. Number 5, you always want to Google the life insurance broker's name, whomever it is you're working with, and just see, you know, if there's anything about him that you want to know, right? Who does he work with? What are there any articles written about him? Has he been featured in, you know, magazines or videos or newsreels or newspapers, right? All that stuff is credibility. Now, I know there's some new brokers getting in, and they're probably just great too, but most people, you do want to do kind of a background check. When I first started, you know, I didn't have any background at all. There was no publications on me or anything like that. I really had a good mentor, good solid mentor, and I could say, when people ask me how many years of experience I had, I would always say I really have about 15, 17 years of experience, even though I'm just new to the industry, because my mentor taught me everything. So I kind of went off a little bit of topic there, but just wanted to give some credibility to the new guys getting in the business too. You know, that's unfortunately, you're not going to have that credibility. But for people searching for insurance, that's one thing I would recommend you do for sure, is definitely Google the person's first name and see, you know, what kind of credibility they have. That's a good search mechanism. And number 6 is, can you get your broker on the phone? All right, can you get your life insurance broker on the phone? Can you actually pick up the phone and call him up? Does it go to his office, or do you have a cell phone there that you can get him directly? I think that's a really good way of knowing who you're working with. They're being transparent. They're doing videos on YouTube. They're giving you their phone number out so that you can contact them. You know the person is the real deal. They're giving you value every day. I just think, and I truly believe that, you know, basically having that phone number means that in the future, that's how you're going to be treated. You're going to be given that white glove treatment that you deserve. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you a good understanding of, you know, why it's safe to buy online and how you can get a really good broker working for you. And I hope that could be me, but if not, at least you know what you're looking for to find somebody else. Talk to you soon. Hope that was helpful. And if you ever feel like you need more information on getting approved, I have a book out. It's called The Naked Truth About Life Insurance. You will not fall asleep reading it. It's pretty cool. It really focuses on, you know, health issues as well. So whatever health issue you have, it'll take you, you know, from step 1 through step 100 on how to get approved. Feel free to download that at lifeman.ca. Thanks for joining me. And if you got anything from this video, you know, feel free to like, share, or comment on it. Hope it helped you out today. Talk to you soon. Take care.